much are the lives of your wife and daughter worth to you? We found them driving around your house. So frightened. Suitcase filled with clothes.
Then why beating free?
Shut up, man.
The movie kicks off by throwing us straight into Peter's double life. He's an undercover agent working with the FBI's New York field office. But to the Polish crime ring he's infiltrated, he's just another loyal guy. He's been gathering dirt for ages on their top dog, a man everyone only calls the General. And now the big operation they've been planning for months is finally happening. Before heading out, Peter tells his wife, Sophia, and their little girl that they need to take a trip for a bit. It's clear he's worried about their safety. His FBI handler, Erica, is in charge of the whole mission and gets her team up to speed. The plan is simple. Peter will deliver 6 pounds of fentanyl to the General, and the FBI will swoop in right after to take everyone down. Before he leaves, Peter stashes his family in an empty warehouse, gives Sophia the only key, and tells her if he's not back by 1 p.m. the next day, she needs to pack up and get out of the state. No questions asked. Then he meets Erica in this nasty old bathroom where she wires him up with a hidden mic and gives him a special phone. She tells him if things start going south, all he has to do is ask for a cigarette, code for "Get me out of here now." Peter then links up with Kazik, one of the gang's guys, who introduces him to a so-called diplomat holding the fentanyl stash.
Dyplomatki, które nie widziały porządnego łobuza. To masz lat, stary. Ja, no wystarczająco.
Everything going according to plan. But then Kazik throws a curveball. Instead of handing the fentanyl over to the General like he's supposed to, he decides to sell it to someone else. He says he's already got a buyer lined up and figures cash is better than giving it to the boss. Peter can't blow his cover, so he stays quiet even though he knows this is going to ruin everything. Erica and her FBI team don't have much choice but to tail them and see where this goes. They end up at a nightclub where the jittery buyer admits he doesn't have enough cash to pay for all 6 pounds of fentanyl up front.
I ain't got the cash for 6, but I'm gonna get that shit though. I'm good. I'm good for 3. Okay, just give me a couple hours. I'll bring back the cash. Bam.
He can only pay for half now and promises to scrape up the rest soon. Kazik's furious, but Peter tries to smooth things over and even presses the guy about how he expects to come up with $85,000 in just 2 hours. While Kazik steps away to make a call, Peter realizes the buyer is hiding something. He straight up asks if the guy is working with the cops and tells him this deal is way too dangerous. The buyer denies everything, but Peter doesn't believe him and shoves him to the ground.
You a cop?
If these guys find out you're a cop, you're a dead man, you understand?
Stop saying
Where you come from?
I'm a drug dealer, you dumb fuck.
The fuck out of here, you leave this fucking guy. You waste my time again.
That's where I can see him, NYPD. Chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out. All right? You don't fucking kill cops in New York.
You gotta smoke a cigarette.
Shaken, Peter discreetly asks for a cigarette, signaling Erica to come rescue him. But to his shock, she calls off the entire operation. Instead of picking him up, she drives right past, leaving him high and dry. With no way out, Peter's forced to help Kazik bag up the cop's body and dump it. Later, they meet the General at a sausage factory. Peter tries to keep his cool and points out that killing a New York cop is going to bring the NYPD down on all of them unless someone takes the fall. Even though Kazik pulled the trigger, the General spins the story around.
An NYPD cop just got killed in New York. Stasek doesn't have documents because Stasek doesn't exist, but you, NYPD will come for you. Stasek tells me that the cop was pointing the gun, so Stasek saved your life.
He tells Peter he now owes Kazik big time. The way the General sees it, Peter needs to pay that debt by going to prison for 5 years and running their drug operation from the inside.
How much are the lives of your wife and daughter worth to you? We found them driving around your house. So frightened.
Where are they?
Outside.
Back home, Peter calls Erica, demanding answers about why she abandoned him. She coldly says she couldn't blow their 4-year-long undercover plan just for him and hangs up. Peter's frustrated when he realizes Sophia and their daughter didn't leave like he told them to. But instead of fighting, the couple makes peace. Sophia even helps him wash the blood off his hands, both literally and figuratively. Meanwhile, cops find the dead officer's body, and Detective Grants, who is close friends with the victim, takes the case personally.
Who the fuck are you?
Detective Edward Grant's organized crime. He was one of mine. Gomez was killed in this bar in Little Poland. You heard of Isaac Clemick, a.k.a. the General? Look at his body language. This is a man who's just done bad.
Peter soon finds himself in a tense meeting with Erica and her boss, Montgomery. They know they're in deep trouble. If Peter refuses to go along with the General's plan, the FBI can't protect him. He'd be exposed as a mole and blamed for killing a cop. The only way out now is for him to collect enough evidence from inside prison to finally bring down the entire fentanyl network. At home, Peter quietly hides away tapes of his conversations with Erica. The next day, Kazik shows up and hands him a fresh batch of fentanyl that he's supposed to smuggle into prison. Peter breaks the bad news to Sophia. He has to go to jail. They spend one last day together with their daughter, and Peter carefully studies the prison layout to prepare. Things get even scarier when the General himself drops by their house with his men.
I don't have kids, Pete. I regret it. Must be wonderful. I would suffer too much if something happened to them.
You have such an adorable wife, Piotr. Beata.
Detective Grants, who's been watching Peter's house, notices the General leaving and tips off his partner. The next day, Peter fakes a fight with Sophia, making it look like he's an abusive husband so that she'll call the cops on him.
Please, I need help. Please, send someone fast.
Prison life, it's fast and hard. A dirty guard shows Peter to his bunk, which is surrounded by African-American inmates. One guy bribes the guard to keep 2 bunks open for his crew. And for now, Peter is safe. But during a surprise night raid, the warden shows up at Peter's cell and, at Erica's request, assigns him to a cleaning detail, a job that will help him get close to other prisoners. Peter starts learning who's who among the Polish gang members behind bars and realizes a big fight is brewing. Meanwhile, Detective Grants drops by Erica's office to ask about Peter.
I'm sorry, I don't...
Oh, don't apologize.
Everything good?
Yeah. We're just having a conversation about somebody named Peter Kozlow. Anyway, I want to know why your subordinate's name keeps popping up around this admittedly suspicious motherfucking file.
Montgomery tries to cool things down, but when Grants shows them surveillance photos of Peter and Erica together on the day the cop was killed, they all know they're running out of time. Grants makes it clear, if the NYPD finds out about Peter's secret operation, there's going to be a nasty showdown with the FBI, and nobody's walking away clean. Sophia, determined to do exactly what Peter told her, starts working on a dangerous job, sneaking contraband into the prison. Instead of doing it the usual way, she uses a drone to get the package on the prison roof.
All right, let's get this shit cleaned up.
Later that day, Detective Grants shows up at Sophia's workplace. He's desperate to figure out what's really going on with Peter and tries to press her for information. He's not even sure if Peter's guilty or just caught in something big, but he tells Sophia that she needs to cooperate before things get worse. Sophia doesn't break. She makes it clear she won't talk and asks him to leave her alone. Before leaving, Grants hands her his business card, telling her to call him if she ever changes her mind. Meanwhile, Grant starts sending messages to Peter through an informant in the prison. He warns Peter that there might come a time when his gang isn't around to protect him in the yard. And if that happens, Peter should be ready to talk about the dead undercover cop. The message is simple. If Peter wants to survive, he's going to have to choose sides. Back inside the prison, one of the dirty guards escorts Peter to meet Phelps, the head of the African-American gang that controls the prison drug game.
That's for not respecting the system.
Listen, General, listen to me. I'm here to take out the General. I'm here to take out the General. See all the things. See all the things. I'll take him down. I'll fucking help you.
What are those names for? Lay him down.
The general's coming for you harder than ever. I made a deal with the feds to take down the general. If you give me that list, I'll bury that Polish cocksucker.
That confession shocks Phelps. He decides not to kill Peter and instead promises to help him, but only because keeping Peter alive might help his own crew down the line. Things at FBI headquarters are just as tense. Montgomery, Erica's boss, calls her in and drops a bomb. He tells her she needs to cut Peter loose permanently, kill him, and shut down the entire operation. He explains that Grants is getting way too close to exposing everything, and if the NYPD finds out what really went down when that undercover cop was killed, not only will Erica's career be over, but she could literally lose her life. Montgomery lays it out bluntly. Do it, or be the one they sacrifice to save themselves. That night, Peter is outside using the bathroom when one of Phelps' guys approaches him. The man slips him a list of names, the key players running the prison's drug network. This is exactly what Peter needs.
I just want to thank you and congratulate you for running this place the right way. I now request a salad. I can't do that, Pete.
Later, he calls Erica and tells her that he's mapped out the entire criminal operation connected to the general. He begs her to help him escape before he's killed. But Erica, torn between orders and loyalty, chooses self-preservation. She's been told to eliminate Peter, and she's going to follow that order. Peter, realizing he's on his own, makes a desperate phone call to Sophia. He tells her to take all the recordings of his conversations with Erica and hand them over to Detective Grants. He warns her to get out of the state immediately, because if she stays, she's in serious danger. Erica, meanwhile, starts to unravel. She goes to the general's lawyer to confirm if Peter's really a mole, and the lawyer confirms her worst fear. Peter is working undercover. She then storms over to Sophia and manages to grab the tapes containing all the incriminating evidence. By now, the FBI has intercepted Peter's calls, and Erica knows she's running out of options. Later, she listens to the recordings and hears herself promising to protect Sophia and Peter's daughter, and the guilt starts to eat away at her. Inside the prison yard, one of Phelps' men realizes he's been compromised. While he's trying to track down a missing Shiv, he's suddenly ambushed by a member of the Polish gang. He then deliberately steps in front of a security camera and calls for the guards to deal with the escalating mess. When a corrupt guard shows up, Peter flips the script.
Everybody on your knees! Face the wall! Hands on the wall!
I will fucking kill him right here. Back the fuck up.
Using the guard as leverage, Peter retreats into an abandoned watchtower. There, he knocks the guard out cold and uses his military sniper training to scout the area, marking all the sniper angles from the tower windows.
Anna? Anna, come with me. Get away from me.
Sophia manages to call Detective Grants just before the line cuts off. Grants races to the house and gets into a gunfight with one of Kazik's men.
NYPD freeze!
No, don't take my gun.
Shut up. I will cut your tongue out like I did with your friend.
Back at the prison, Montgomery arrives with snipers positioned around the tower, ready to take Peter out. The warden tries to start negotiations, but Peter calls Sophia, reassuring her he has a plan. Just as things seem calm, Montgomery cuts the call mid-sentence and gives the go-ahead to eliminate him. Peter makes one last gamble. He steps into the open, holding the guard as a human shield. He then forces the guard to swap clothes with him and wakes him up, making it look like Peter is still the hostage.
I have a clean shot.
In the chaos, Peter slips away unnoticed. Moments later, Erica arrives on the scene, staring at the burning prison tower. Montgomery smugly tells her the mission is complete. As Peter, disguised as the guard, is loaded into an ambulance, Erica recognizes him. She climbs inside and secretly hands him a phone and a note before staging a fake hostage situation. Erica meets Montgomery on a ferry. She pretends to confess that she knows exactly where Peter is hiding. Montgomery orders her to kill him immediately, but it's all a setup. Erica has been recording the entire conversation and already tipped off the NYPD. Montgomery is arrested on the spot for his corrupt dealings. Peter, now desperate to get back to Sophia and their daughter, receives a signal from Erica warning him that undercover agents are swarming the area.
From Wilcox. Says you're gonna see your family soon, but you need to go now before they catch you.
Peter looks over one last time at Sophia. They exchange a silent goodbye before he fades into the crowd, fully aware that even though he's free for now, the danger isn't over. And that wraps up today's video. If you found it interesting, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Got thoughts, theories, or questions? Drop them in the comments. We always love hearing from you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay curious, stay sharp,